Alex, we've been talking a lot about storytelling, and we've touched on tonality and the type of words that you're using. And there's one big topic that we haven't yet touched on, which of course is body language, which I know is a key part of human communication. So, talk to us about the importance of body language when you're delivering your story.
Well, many people watching this video will already know that body language is a very big component of communication overall. And the research, is varied on this, but, a lot of the research would suggest that over half of your communication is down to your body language. And when we're thinking about body language, we're talking about your face, we're talking about your gestures, and we're also talking about your posture and how you use the whole of you, if you like, when you're speaking. In the context of storytelling, whether it's virtual or physical, it is therefore incredibly important for you to take advantage of this and to realize that because most of your body language is unconscious, in other words, your expressions, for example, or how you move your hands and so on, is unconscious, bring it into your consciousness so that you have an awareness of the impact you're making on the people in front of you, either virtually or physically. So, for example, if you think about your face, make sure you are aware of the kind of expression you're using and how it fits the words and the tone that you're using to communicate your message. So bring into some consciousness around that, because it will make a huge difference to the impact of your message. Think about your hands. Now, if you're speaking one-on-one with someone, you will almost definitely use your hands to help you get your message across. Some people then become very still with their hands when they're speaking and telling stories in front of a group. The opposite should be true. Think about how you can use your hands in effect to paint the pictures of the messages you're getting across. And finally, your posture. So, when you are telling a story, if you're stood up in front of a group, you're much more able to communicate the power of your message from yourself, from your whole body, rather than if you're sat down. When you are virtual, make sure you're stood up in front of your camera so that you can bring that energy into the room and really communicate the messages really, really clearly. So to summarize all of that, it's a huge part of your communication. Bring it into your consciousness, because it will add massive value to your message. And ultimately, your body language is your body language. Just take some control over it and make sure it adds value rather than detracts from that message.
Okay, some great tips there, Alex. So, thanks for that. And I guess there's a big message there, which is just be really, super aware. Bring it into your consciousness so that you can be effective using that body language.
Absolutely.